It be like God has decided to disgrace Ghana. It be like God don't carry Nigeria matter for head. Do you understand? It's like God decided that since these Ghanaians want to make sure that people think my people, Nigeria, are the problem, me, God, I go finish with them. Me, God, I go deal with them. God, when will you stop now? At least Ghanaians don't they feel the heat. Ghanaians don't they feel the heat. It's not easy for their side. Ghanaians how far? Nigeria Igbo king must go. Nigeria Igbo king must go. Now Ghanaian Kubala king don't go. Now they shout Nigeria Igbo king must go. Now Ghanaian Kubala king. See as they bundle them like one small rat. They bundle like this man's story, I had to dig it. I had to dig that story. I had to dig where this Ghanaian king called Kubala king is coming from. This guy don't disgrace Africa to the point, I don't even know how he managed to drag Africa into this nonsense. Why are Ghanaians always feeling that they are the ones that Africa, they are the ones that will lead Africa. They are the ones that Africa can depend on. They are the who told Ghanaians that they represent Africa in any way? If there's any country that can even boast of representing Africa, it's Nigeria. So who gave Ghanaians this audacity that they have? You will just get up on your own and be embarrassing yourself and your family, and then you now carry Africa join. Now, international media, I'm seeing people from all over the world reporting on this story. They will not report it as a Ghanaian. They will not say this Ghanaian. They will say, oh, this man, he say he's from Africa. He's taking back the Kubala African kingdom. He is Africa. Africa. Now it's Africa that is being dragged. Now everything Ghana go drag us, bring us for down Ghanaians. To the point where even the Ghanaians, they shame. I'm very honest. Even Ghanaians are so ashamed. They are now calling the guy Ebuka. You know, I had to do research because this joke Ghanaians are joking. They say, this man Ebuka is a Nigerian. His name is Ebuka. 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 You understand? That's why I had to do research so that I will come and show you people everything about this man, his life story, what he has done, how he's coming from with this Kubala kingdom, and how he's embarrassing this continent the way he's doing it. But the first thing we have to understand is the Kubala king from Ghana. Let us be specific. The Ghanaian Kubala king has been arrested, evicted, and they bundled him out of that forest, and he will be deported, hopefully to Ghana. And that's if he's lucky, because the man gets problem. There is a problem that might even send the man, make him go prison. You understand? And I will explain to you everything about the man, his story, the narrative, so that you guys will understand, because the embarrassment is unbearable for all of us as Africans. Now, this is not comparing him to the Igbo king in Ghana. You understand? Because these are two different scenarios. And that's notwithstanding, the Igbo king in Ghana is married, is a legal citizen, married to a Ghanaian, and is living his life well, helping Ghana, building the Ghanaian movie industry, building the Ghanaian economy, supporting Ghana culture by always attending Ghana festivals and many other occasions across Ghana. So the Igbo king in Ghana is doing his role perfectly as a legal immigrant and as a Ghanaian, because he's married to a Ghanaian woman. And as a human being, he's a kind and generous person without creating chaos, without any track of, irresponsibility or trying to do anything that will destroy the Ghanaian people. But Ghanaians just have a problem with him because he's becoming too successful. They feel like he's becoming too big for Ghana to contain. He's becoming too influential and too powerful. So that Ghana king, that Igbo king in Ghana, is totally different from this Kubala king nonsense with this Ghanaian carry head. What they do, they disgrace us. They bring down Africa's glory. A country that Nigeria is working so hard to bring us respect. All the respect Nigeria is struggling to build for Africa, Ghanaians want to bring it down. Who do now? Who do Ghana like this? No, let's have some respect. Let's have some respect. So, first, let us start with the main point. Who is this man? He's a Ghanaian, but his name is originally known as Kofi Ofi. That's original name. This man's original name is Kofi Ofi. Ghanaians and Kofi is like, good morning and good evening. All of them, Kofi. So that's their name. So this man calling himself the Kubala King is originally called Kofi Ofi, born and raised in Ghana as a small boy. You understand? You can see his picture here where he was very, very young and very, very small. That is him. And what was he doing in Ghana? This guy started his career as a musician. Yes, Nigerians. This guy started his career as a musician, like these opera singers, and he was pretty good at it. He was a very great singer. In fact, one of the best that Ghana ever had. As a matter of fact, his social media name, as you can see, was Kofi Nino. Kofi Nino. He was a great singer. Now, this guy was so good at singing that he was singing in the British Parliament. I mean, he was singing in the British Embassy in Ghana. He was singing in top, like, ceremonious events when Ghana president or Ghana Parliament has to host the British Parliament, and you know they have to sing Ghanaian anthem, British anthem. This guy will be the man to come. He was so popular. He was going on BBC. He was going on multiple interviews in Ghana and even beyond Ghana. Yes, the Oga begets that level. And he was talented. But now, as you know, hunger and entertainment, just like one man said, that Ghanaians, you can be so talented, you can be good at music, but you will go hungry because Ghanaians will not support you. You cannot make money from your music. You understand? You cannot make money from your music as a Ghanaian. And that is the honest truth. So after all of these talents, the man moved to the UK. Yes, the man moved. Now, yeah, well, the man moved to the UK. Comfortably, was okay, everything going well. Until Ghanaian man, unsatisfied human beings, stingy people, selfish people, they are hurt. As a matter of fact, let me just continue. This man in England decided that he wanted to become the King of England. Maybe today this guy crazy tattoo. This guy done the craze for a long time. He done the para. This guy said he wanted to become the King of England. That was in 2018, as you can see the post. And he was wishing that people could express whatever. He made one post where it don't make sense. You know, that people should help him so that he can become the King of England. A Ghanaian. The audacity for me. Now, that's not where the story ends, because how this guy got to Switzerland, nobody knows. How this guy, I've been at Scotland. How this guy got to Scotland, nobody can explain. Now, things get more interesting, because this girl that he's calling the Queen of Kubala with, the girl is, I think, from Zimbabwe. Yes, they met in the UK. When this guy did UK, they come, they do 102. Before you know now, they'll move to Scotland. They do this Kubala nonsense together. But there's another twist. And that's where this bro has to count himself lucky if he goes free. There are three of them. One is the queen. The other one, they say, is the princess of Kubala, or the maid. She says the maid. The girl they are working with, calling her the maid of Kubala. Guess what? That girl was recorded missing in Texas. Her family members said she was kidnapped in America, and the police was searching for this girl because there was an alarm raised that the girl disappeared and because somebody kidnapped her. So how did the girl disappear from Texas, America, and ended up in the Scottish forest with Kubala, King of Ghana? Nobody knows. So obviously, this guy now wahala dey head, because he has to explain how this girl got to him. She was missing. Her family declared her missing. Now Ghanaians say na Nigerians they kidnap people. So I take kidnap this one, and Nigerians kidnap her from Texas, come give her to you for Scottish forest. Make on the use and they do Kubala. Somebody has to explain it, because it don't make sense for my head. You understand? So that is how this man, and he waiting the worry inside his head, take do all this nonsense. It got to the point where they are today. So he has been in this particular forest with these two women. And I should say he didn't knock him. He didn't knock all the two. Yes, now. He didn't knock them well. Forget. Not you want to tell me. So For 6 months, the police has been talking. I remember doing a video about it anyway. So you guys, for those of you who watched the video, you could vividly remember the video I did about the stuff. But the Scottish police and the immigration had enough. So they had to come and bundle the man and the two ladies, bundle them up, carried them out of the forest, burned down the tents and, all the huts they were building to be living inside, carry everything, throw it in the trash. So they have nothing else to do, nowhere to go back to, and now they are in the hands of the police and the immigration, plus other investigations that will be following suit, like the story of the girl that got missing in Texas, America. So now I don't know what will be the verdict. I don't know what will happen, but I think that I'm very happy that this man has been arrested. Even Ghanaians themselves, they are rejecting him because they themselves, they feel embarrassed at what this man is doing. That's why Ghanaians are now calling him Ebuka. That's why Ghanaians are now pretending that he's a Nigerian. And that's how Ghanaians always do. Once he bad, they go say the man is a Nigerian. When he's good, he's a Ghanaian. I recently saw one story. It was a lady that did something incredibly well, a Nigerian lady. And Ghanaians were now calling her, oh, she's a Ghanaian, she's a Ghanaian, she's a Ghanaian. So when a bad person, you do rubbish, Ghanaians go say, the Nigerian, the Nigerian. You see them? That's their life for you. But anyhow, Kubala, whatever you call yourself, you don't represent Africa, you don't represent us. If at least you represent somebody, now Ghana, you represent, and it ends there. It is what it is. Your boy Ajimati on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more amazing videos just for y'all. God bless you. Cheers.